Not much.
Ready, Megan?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to call this caucus meeting to order. Going down to number 3, dispense with the reading of the minutes of the second regular meeting dated Wednesday, September 24th, 2025, set prepared by the clerk. Communication, there is 7 pieces. Is there any questions or comments on communications? If none, mayor's report, Mayor Miller.
Sure. Before I start the mayor's report, I did forget to put on there Halloween. We sent it to the news, the Vindicator, and there has been some question because I think some of the other communities have changed their trick-or-treating time because of possible playoffs for football. We are keeping ours on October 31st from 5 to 7, and Creed Street will be closed from Garfield to Argonne again this year. Maple Crest Halloween Pet Costume Contest. In order to enter your pet into the contest, you must like the Maple Crest Facebook page, dress your pet up, post a picture in the comment section. Cash prizes will be awarded for the top 4. The deadline to enter is October 30th. The staff and residents will vote on October 31st. Canine vests. We would like to thank Vested Interest in Canines. They've donated 2 bullet and stab-proof vests to the city police department for Canine Grimm and Canine Cosick. The nonprofit has donated more than 6,000 canine vests across the country. AMVETS Post 44. If you would like to join AMVETS Post 44 as a regular member, as a veteran, ladies auxiliary, AMVETS Post 44, AMVETS Riders, AMVETS Sons, or social member, the applications are available at the post during regular business hours. The yearly membership is $35. American Bloom. We are proud to receive a special recognition for our environmental initiatives from American Bloom this year, which promotes and builds vibrant and sustainable communities through volunteerism and education. All participants in the program were evaluated on 7 criteria: community vitality, overall impression, environmental initiatives, heritage celebration, urban forestry, landscaped areas, and floral impact. We did get a lot of points and a lot of recognition for the garden area that Cannon Cater and Julie George did in front of City Hall. That was one of the biggest ones on our report. Friends of Fido Chili Cook-Off. Friends of Fido MCDP is hosting their 3rd annual Chili Cook-Off on Friday, October 10th from 5 to 9 at the Maronite Center. It's a fun evening as local police, fire, EMS, and community members go head-to-head to see who has the best chili recipe in town. All proceeds benefit Friends of Fido and their mission to help the dogs in Mahoning County and furthering their commitment to assisting the Mahoning County Dog Pound. Struthers Unleashed. Struthers Unleashed is hosting their dog Halloween party at the dog park on October 25th. Details will be posted, but they actually just posted their details on the Facebook page. I just didn't have time to edit this before I turned it in, so it is posted on their Facebook page. Newsletter. The third issue of this year's newsletter is now available. Please visit our Facebook page, website, or any participating locations to grab a physical copy and keep up to date on the city's progress. And I think you guys all have that in front of you. It's a pretty long issue. And then just some reminders about the Halloween house contest, that those are due on Friday. The Beirut Memorial is coming up on October 18th. The Rotary Pancake Breakfast is November 2nd. Lake City Church has their free community dinners on October 20th and November 17th. The Struthers FOP fundraiser is having their fundraiser on November 1st. And that is all I have.
Okay, thanks, Mayor. Is there any questions or comments for the mayor? None. Standing committees.
Nobody else. Finance and Legislation Committee meeting to be held October 15th at 6 o'clock.
Any other committees? If none, we've got 2 pieces of legislation. There's 3rd readings, so we'll be looking for a motion to pass as read. Questions or comments on that? None. Unfinished business. New business. Report of our law director. John, do you have anything for us?
Oh, you don't.
Questions or comments for our law director? Our auditor's absent. Anthony, do you have anything for council?
Yeah, just a couple things here. First, I just wanted to talk about the Build-A-Bed that happened this past weekend. Just like to thank Megan always putting that on for us, and as well as the other volunteers all the city officials, city workers, every volunteer that comes out. They did 40 beds this year, which I think is pretty incredible. The splash pad at Monty has been poured, and pretty much we're on track to open up next spring or summer, depending on when we decide to open that. The big piece that I had for you guys tonight, Aqua Ohio is going to be working downtown on the railroad tracks starting October 15th, and it's going to run until October 23rd. So that little corridor downtown by the tracks is going to be shut down. There's going to be a citywide notice here posted tonight. The detours will be in place as well as the traffic maintenance from Aqua Ohio. And our street department's wrapping up their 25 grass cutting, transitioning into their fall and winter prep. So they're still going to be out doing some tree trimming and patching while the weather permits that. Just to let everybody know, the leaf bag pickups are still just Mondays, and any storm damage, if the weather permits, they pick up on Fridays. We had a couple employees from our wastewater plant that passed their class 2 and 3 license exams, and they're still doing some improvements to their facility equipment as the year goes. For our police department, Kat already touched on that with the K9 dogs getting the protective vests. We also had Detective Rich Craig. He got awarded a grant that he's working on towards the funding of a drone unit for our police department. And our fire department, over the past week or so, they've been hosting local elementary school kids, showing them around the facility and having some fun with them at their facility as well. So I think that's always great when they do that. That's all I have for you.
Questions or comments for our safety director?
So far, so good. Good job, Ann.
Okay. Nothing else for our safety director. After we're letting the audience address council, we'll be going into executive session. Mrs. Jennifer Johnson and Mr. Ivan Henderson will be coming in with us on executive session. Anything else? Motion adjourned.